you'll want to make sure that a few things are done before you go to get the A2P registration. First thing is, under phone numbers, you have to have purchased at least one phone number. So watch the video on how to do that if you haven't done that yet. The other thing is, you want to go to your business profile. You want to fill everything out here and make sure it's accurate. It's going to pull this information and put it on our application, as you'll see here in a little bit. The phone number, you need to make sure it's a real phone number that you will answer. Don't put like a Google Voice number or anything like that. Like, I would put a real actual phone number that you can answer and use. It's fine if you put your personal cell phone. You can change this later after you get your A2P verification, but to start with, I would make sure it's a real number that actually works. Now, for your website, what the carriers, right, the phone providers are doing, what they want to basically make sure is that you're not a bad actor. And they want to know, if you're going to message people, how did you get their information? And did you have them consent to be sent text messages? So they basically want to see a website that has three things. One, wherever they put their contact info in, there's a consent box that they acknowledge, basically saying they agree to be sent text messages. They also want to see that there is a privacy page and a terms and conditions page that covers this kind of stuff. So if you already have that on your website, just use your website. However, if you don't, to help you speed up the process, we've provided one for you, and just trust that in the meantime, while you're waiting for the approval, you'll make the appropriate changes to your opt-in funnels or website before you actually use the CRM to send text messages. So if that's your situation, what you're going to want to do is go back to here and go to sites, then click on this A2P funnel. Then you're going to click on this little view page right here. Then you're going to take this URL and you're going to copy it. Control C is copy. You can also right click and press copy. Then we're going to go back to our settings, business profile, and we are going to paste. Control V, or you can right click and press paste that URL into your business website. Let's go to that URL and see what's there. So it'll look like this, and it's going to change to have your actual information in it. That's why you want to make sure everything is filled out too. And then if you press contact us, this is that consent box I was talking about. If somebody fills this out, they have to click this in order to press submit. And that's what they want to see, that they are consenting to receive text. Also, you'll notice there's a privacy policy and a terms of service. If you click one of those, you'll notice that, again, it fills in your information and has the stuff that they want to see. So that's why we're going to put that here for the meantime, because again, it's going to use this information, pull it, put it on your application. If you do have an EIN number, whatever name you use to get that number, you want to make sure is the same here, because they're going to check and say, okay, does this number match the name? Yes, check. So if it doesn't match, you could fail. All right, and then you'll notice too, it'll say street address as it appears on your EIN listing. Again, just make sure that it actually matches, and then make sure you press update on both of these and that it actually saved. All right, so now we actually want to get something that we're going to copy paste. So if you actually go back and go to marketing templates, I created this email template called A2P copy paste email. You can press edit right here and see what it says, but it's going to fill in stuff like your company name, the website that we just entered, and your phone number. So you want to make sure that that's filled out first. So I just put in my email, press send, and then I get this email here, and you'll see it filled out my company name, that website we entered. I would have this open or copy paste onto something before we get started, because we're literally going to copy paste the texts under each one of these sample messages for this A2P verification. I just did this to make it as simple and easy as possible for you. Okay, so once you have that, you're going to go back over here and go phone numbers. You might have this glaring notification letting you know you can't send text, you're not A2P registered, so you can click there, or you can just come to this Trust Center here. It's going to take you to the same spot. All right, I'm going to press start registering now, and you're going to want to fill this out. If you have an EIN, use it. If you don't, it'll work too. It looks a little different whether or not you put yes or no here. I'm going to show you what both look like. Let's start out with when I put no here. And if you don't have anything legally that says you're a business, you can actually just use your name and put it right here. If you did register with your state and you have an actual business name, you can use that as well. So this should all be pulled in from your business profile. just fill this out. Put in your name, email address, again, the phone number. Make sure it's a real phone number. It's not a Google Voice phone number. Give yourself whatever job title you want. Then you'll be on this page that I am not a company. You're basically registering as a sole proprietor. You're going to click this and then you're going to press continue, and this is acknowledging that you are going to get charged. So let me go back and show you what it looks like if you say that yes, the business you're registering does have a tax ID. In that case, you're going to have to fill this stuff out, and you can see again it's pulling the information from your business profile. So whatever your business type is, put it the business registration ID type. So depending on where you're at in the world or what you have, fill that out. There is a other option too. For me, I'm in the US, so I got an EIN number, and then you're just going to put your 9-digit number. These are all broad categories. Construction is the category that fits painting the best. And then select where you're actually going to do business. Press continue. Make sure all this is correct. Again, it's pulling it from the business profile. Put in your contact information. Again, make sure this phone number is a real phone number where someone can answer and it's not, a Twilio or a Google Voice number. Press continue. And then you're going to be given these two options. Definitely go with low volume. If you're sending more than 6,000 segments a day, let me know. I'd love to know what use case there is for that with a painting company. Yeah, definitely this one, it's cheaper and what we are actually looking for. You'll notice the high volume costs more and you definitely don't need that. And then you'll click here, and as soon as you press continue, you're acknowledging that you are going to be charged. Again, remember, if it fails, you're still going to be charged. All right, now this next step, whatever you put should be automatically in there. And this is where we're going to copy paste our stuff in. So I'm just going to literally open this up. Use case description. I'm going to go Control C, Control V, just paste it right in there. Come back to here for sample message 1, copy, paste, sample message 2, copy, paste. And this main template is the business name, but you'll see it must include the lead name, that's Matt, your name, that's Taylor, and you could change this to be your name. And the business name, which is right here, and then the opt-out language is right there. So you can see we're hitting all these things. Now down here, you want to make sure that these two things are checked off. The message will include an embedded link. The messages will include phone numbers. And we're not giving loans and we're not doing anything age gated, so we are good to press continue. And then again, I'm just going to copy paste what we got here. All right, so I'm going to go copy, paste, and this last one here, copy, paste. You can see how do the leads contact consent to receive messages by visiting the website we put in there, which they will check. Filling in their details, users check a box to receive notifications and promotional messages to provide their consent. Additionally, they can text, start, or subscribe to this phone number. And then our opt-in message has to have the business name and opt-out keyword. You've successfully opted in to receive notifications and promotions from business name. Text stop if you want to opt out. And again, you're going to check this box, acknowledging that you're going to be charged a one-time fee and a monthly fee, and then press submit, and that's it. Then you've applied for A2P registration. It's going to take some time. When this first came out, it was taking like 2 weeks to get approved, but recently it's been as little as 2 business days. So I don't know exactly how long it'll take, but it's usually within 2 to 5 business days, you'll get a response. All right, so if you get approved, both of the brand and campaign will say approved. If for some reason you fail, you'll get this rejected. But what's nice is they'll give you the reason. So this right here was rejected because there was no privacy policy. So when we submitted this campaign, we didn't have this privacy policy here. And because of that, they failed it. So what's nice is if you don't pass, you'll know why and be able to fix that and then reapply. But if you follow these instructions, you should not fail.